Remember when kitchen innovation meant more than sleek design and smart technology? When every gadget promised to revolutionize home cooking, even if the reality fell hilariously short, the 1970s were a golden age of culinary creativity, where inventors believed that every cooking task, no matter how simple, deserved its own specialized machine. Today, we're diving into the 15 weirdest home appliances that promised to transform kitchen life but instead became forgotten relics of a wonderfully weird decade. These aren't just machines, they're time capsules of innovation, ambition, and occasionally pure absurdity. Imagine an appliance designed solely for toasting hot dog buns, a machine so specific it made you wonder who exactly was struggling with hot dog preparation. The 1970s hot dog toaster was the epitome of unnecessary innovation, crafted to solve a problem that never really existed. Marketed as a revolutionary kitchen tool, this appliance could toast hot dog buns with unprecedented precision. But here's the catch. A regular toaster could do exactly the same thing. Its design raised more eyebrows than excitement, becoming a symbol of overengineering in an era of bold technological experiments. Despite attempts to streamline hot dog preparation, this appliance remained a quirky footnote in kitchen gadget history. Have you ever seen a more unnecessary kitchen invention? From toasting hot dogs to popping corn, another appliance showed how even the simplest snacks could be overcomplicated. Popcorn reigned supreme as the ultimate snack in the 1970s, but did it really need its own dedicated machine? Enter the standalone popcorn maker, a gadget that promised to elevate kernel popping to an art form. Despite stovetop and microwave methods working perfectly well, these machines were bulky, often temperamental, and took up valuable kitchen counter space. While the idea of a specialized popcorn appliance seemed novel, most home cooks quickly realized it was more trouble than it was worth. Cleaning the intricate parts and managing consistent popping became more of a chore than a convenience. Despite its initial novelty, the popcorn maker quickly found itself shoved to the back of kitchen cabinets, a testament to the era's love of specialized gadgetry. Speaking of specialized machines, another appliance promised to preserve food in ways never seen before. The electric food dehydrator emerged as a supposed solution to food preservation, promising to transform fruits, vegetables, and meats by sucking out moisture with scientific precision. In reality, it was more like playing a game of food preservation roulette. These clunky machines were large, inefficient, and produced wildly inconsistent results. Sometimes foods would come out perfectly dehydrated, other times they'd be soggy or even over-dried. The cleaning process was a nightmare, and they consumed valuable counter space that could be used for more practical appliances. While the concept seemed innovative, home cooks quickly realized that traditional preservation methods were far more reliable and less complicated. Would you have wanted these appliances in your kitchen? Share your thoughts in the comments. The electric pasta maker arrived with grand promises of transforming home pasta production, but quickly revealed itself as more novelty than necessity. Unlike traditional hand crank machines that were efficient and straightforward, these electric versions complicated a simple process. With intricate settings and mechanisms, the electric pasta maker often created more frustration than convenience. Home cooks found the texture and taste of machine-made pasta paled in comparison to handmade versions. The bulky design consumed precious kitchen counter space, and the cleanup process was far from simple. While automation appealed to some, most pasta enthusiasts found these machines more hindrance than help. Sometimes, the old ways truly are the best ways. From pasta making to meat cooking, another appliance promised restaurant-style results at home. Rotisserie ovens emerged as the home cook's ticket to restaurant-quality meats, promising juicy, flavorful results that would impress dinner guests. In reality, they were more of a space-consuming novelty than a practical kitchen addition. These bulky appliances demanded significant counter space, making them impractical for smaller kitchens. While the idea of perfectly roasted meats at home sounded appealing, the reality involved complex cleaning, limited functionality, and results that often didn't justify the investment. For most families, the rotisserie oven remained an occasional use appliance, more likely to gather dust than revolutionize daily cooking. The dream of restaurant-style cooking at home would have to wait. If you're enjoying this nostalgic journey, subscribe to Vintage America Tales for more retro revelations. The salad shooter burst onto the kitchen scene with promises of effortless vegetable preparation, capturing the imagination of home cooks seeking culinary efficiency. Its point-and-shoot marketing made slicing and shredding seem like a high-tech adventure. However, the reality fell short of the hype. While it excelled at some tasks, the salad shooter struggled with tougher vegetables, often jamming or producing uneven results. Its single-purpose design made it less appealing compared to versatile kitchen tools like knives and traditional graters. The cleanup process proved more complicated than expected, with food particles getting stuck in the device's intricate mechanisms. Its novelty quickly wore off, relegating it to the back of kitchen cabinets. From shooting salads to making sodas, another appliance tried to bring the fountain experience home. The 1970s SodaStream machine attempted to bring the soda fountain experience into home kitchens, but its execution left much to be desired. Clunky and about as sleek as a brick, these early models were a far cry from today's streamlined soda makers. Limited flavor options and inconsistent carbonation made the home soda-making experience more frustrating than fun. The machines were costly, took up significant counter space, and required a level of skill to operate that most casual soda drinkers weren't willing to invest. While the concept was innovative, the early SodaStream machines were more likely to collect dust than create refreshing beverages. If you're enjoying this journey through kitchen gadget history, we want to hear from you. Would you have bought any of these crazy machines? Share in the comments. Imagine an appliance that promised to solve two kitchen challenges simultaneously: opening cans and sharpening knives. The electric can opener with built-in knife sharpener epitomized the 1970s love for multifunctional gadgets, even if the execution left much to be desired. While it seemed convenient on paper, the reality was far less impressive. The can opener often struggled with different can sizes, and the knife sharpener produced inconsistent results. Its bulky design consumed precious counter space, and the noise level made using it feel like a minor construction project in your kitchen. Some homeowners swore by its utility, while others found it more frustrating than helpful. Was this truly innovation, or just complicated convenience? From opening cans to crushing ice, another appliance showed how simple tasks could be dramatically overcomplicated. The electric ice crusher represented the pinnacle of unnecessary kitchen specialization, designed to transform ice cubes into crushed ice for cocktails and fancy beverages. This appliance solved a problem that hardly existed for most home cooks. These machines were loud, took up significant counter space, and were used so infrequently that they quickly became dust collectors. While they might have added a touch of sophistication to occasional cocktail parties, the reality of owning an entire machine just for crushing ice seemed ridiculous to most practical households. The noise alone was enough to make most people reach for a simple manual ice crusher or, heaven forbid, a hammer. Speaking of specialized machines, another appliance promised communal dining experiences right at your dinner table. Fondue pots epitomized the social dining trend of the 1970s, transforming dinner parties into interactive culinary experiences. These elaborate setups promised communal cooking and entertainment, but often delivered more mess than magic. Consisting of multiple components, a pot, stand, multiple skewers, fondue sets demanded significant storage space and careful maintenance. Melting cheese or chocolate over an open flame required constant attention, making it less than ideal for busy home cooks. The cleanup process was notoriously challenging, with melted ingredients stubbornly clinging to pots and utensils. While fun for special occasions, fondue pots quickly revealed themselves as more novelty than necessity. From communal dining to knife maintenance, another appliance promised precision but delivered complexity. The electric knife sharpener arrived with promises of razor-sharp blades at the push of a button. In reality, it represented another well-intentioned but ultimately underwhelming kitchen innovation of the 1970s. Despite claims of convenience, many users found these devices less effective than traditional manual sharpening techniques. The bulky design consumed valuable counter space, and the sharpening process was often loud and inconsistent. Professional chefs and home cooks alike discovered that electric sharpeners could potentially damage knife edges more than improve them. What seemed like a technological marvel often became another dust-collecting gadget in the kitchen drawer. Vintage America Tales isn't just about watching, it's about remembering. We want to hear your kitchen stories. What crazy appliances did your family own? Share your memories in the comments. The electric wok promised to revolutionize stir-frying, bringing restaurant-style cooking into home kitchens. However, it quickly revealed the limitations of removing cooking from direct flame heat. Unlike traditional woks heated over gas or open flames, electric versions struggled with precise temperature control. home cooks found themselves battling uneven heating and lackluster cooking results. The bulky design consumed significant counter space, and the non-removable parts made cleaning a frustrating experience. What was meant to simplify cooking often created more problems than it solved, becoming another testament to the era's over-engineered kitchen solutions. From woks to slicing, another appliance promised kitchen efficiency but delivered complexity. Electric slicers and shredders emerged as the supposed solution to tedious food preparation, promising uniform slices and shreds at the push of a button. In reality, they represented another example of 1970s kitchen over-engineering. These machines demanded significant counter or storage space, making them impractical for smaller kitchens. While they excelled at certain tasks, they struggled with others, producing uneven results and frequent jamming. The cleaning process was complicated, with multiple parts requiring careful disassembly. What seemed like a time-saving innovation often became more trouble than it was worth. The automatic egg cooker promised perfectly prepared eggs every time, boiled, poached, or scrambled with supposedly foolproof precision. In reality, it represented another well-intentioned but ultimately unnecessary kitchen gadget of the 1970s. These machines were bulky, complicated to operate, and often produced eggs that were less appealing than those made using traditional stovetop methods. The multiple settings and intricate parts made what should have been a simple cooking task into a complicated production. Home cooks quickly realized that a simple pot of water or a skilled hand with a skillet worked just as well, if not better. From eggs to bread, another appliance promised homemade perfection but delivered mixed results. The early countertop bread maker arrived with promises of fresh, homemade bread at the push of a button. However, these first-generation machines often produced dense, oddly shaped loaves that were more novelty than culinary delight. Bulky and complicated, these bread makers consumed significant counter space and required precise ingredient measurements. The bread they produced frequently had strange textures and lacked the artisanal quality of traditionally made loaves. Cleaning the intricate parts became a dreaded chore for many home cooks. What seemed like a technological marvel often became another forgotten kitchen experiment. These 15 forgotten appliances are more than just quirky kitchen gadgets. They're a window into an era of unbridled technological optimism. Each machine tells a story of innovation, ambition, and occasionally pure absurdity. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe to Vintage America Tales and share in the comments. Which of these weird appliances would you have been tempted to buy? Let's celebrate the wonderfully weird world of 1970s kitchen innovation, one gadget at a time.